What's up, dude? Hey, what's up, everyone? This is the Metal Lad here, and as you can see straight away, there's this great quality video right now because I recently bought a new camera for my videos and everything else. So we're in the month of December, right? The year's nearly over, and this year has been a very, very weird experience for me. It really has been. There's been a lot of downs this year, a lot of downs, but there's also been a few ups. But today's video is not going to be about that. That's going to be the next video, which is going to be very soon. This video is going to be quite different, so I hope you enjoy. This is kind of a serious video, so it's kind of weird that I'm making a serious video in December when it's close to Christmas. But, you know, I felt like talking about this because it's something I think is very important and something I realized this year especially, that this is happening and whatever. So let's start off. Did you know that most of the youth these days spend their time doing nothing with their lives? Me, myself included, to be honest. I've spent most of this year after school doing nothing, working a small bit, sitting at home doing nothing with my life instead of focusing on my dreams and following them. I'm 18, I'm closing on my 19th birthday, which is in about 3-4 months, and I haven't done anything productive with my life yet, besides the fact that I finished school. And I didn't finish school that well. I didn't get that great results in my exams. I didn't get accepted into college because of that. And that is my fault. That isn't anybody else's fault. That is just entirely my fault. We've given up. Our youth, a lot of us have just given up on life. Me, myself included. At times, I gave up on a lot of things in life. I really did, because I felt like there was no chance for me to do anything. There's no chance for me to succeed. There's no chance for me to do something in my life that I'm going to be proud of. Because it's very difficult. And here's the thing. In society these days, especially with our youth, it's like that if anything is considered difficult, or if anything is considered hard to do, or maybe next to impossible, we're not going to do it. Because it's very difficult. Because it's not easy. Our youth expects that life should be easy, that life should be better, that life should be easier for them, for us, for me even. I even think that life should be a bit easier, because I feel like I have it hard, but I really don't. If I think about it, I don't really have a bad life. I have a very great life. I mean, look at this, right? I have a fantastic camera. I have this. I have YouTube. I have friends. I have family. I have a lot of things. I have pretty much everything that a lot of people don't have. So I have no reason to complain, do I? I don't. But I still do. The reason behind that is because we're never going to be fully satisfied about what we have or what we don't have. And that is why a lot of people have given up, because they feel like that they can't get everything they want, so they're not going to try. So instead of finding meaning to life and finding meaning to what they're doing, they're going to go down the path which has no return. And I'm pretty sure you know what I'm going to talk about here. Drugs, alcohol, parties. I was that kind of person that spent his last few months after I finished school partying and drinking, and I spent those last few months enjoying my youth and enjoying the fact that I'm finished school and everything else. And I didn't realize the fact that time is moving by and life is moving on and I'm doing nothing. And that's actually more upsetting to me, because what really bothers me, what really grinds my gears, is the fact that I want to do something and I want to do something in my life, but it's just the fact that I don't know what to do. I don't know where to go, who to see, who to talk to, what to do actually, like what to say. It's like I'm just stuck in a repeating circle of a routine which I hate and I can't get out of. It's very difficult, it really is. But see, this is where a lot of society, and especially our youth, splits in half. There's the one half which actually goes out there and does the difficult thing and focus on difficult thing, and maybe something good will come out of it. If that doesn't, they will still continue and they won't stop until they're satisfied with what has happened. But then there's the other side, who instead of trying, they give up. They simply give up. Back in my mom's times, or my dad's, or whatever the hell else, time didn't wait for anyone at all. I mean, if you didn't do what you were told, you're gonna be left behind very bad. These days it's not as bad, because these days, you know, there's always connections and there's always things, there's the internet, there's everything else. You can always seek help. Back then you couldn't. Back then there was no internet. There was nothing back then. It was all just you doing your work and doing what you're told. And obviously, see, I'm not the person that's going to follow the crowd and do everything else that everyone else does, because I don't believe in that. I don't believe in following everyone else and following everything that everyone else does. I believe following on my own path and following my own trail of things and focusing on things that I think matter to me. Some of these people in our youth believe that it is easier to wait it out. They feel like the problem is going to solve themselves if they just wait it out and let someone else deal with it. And a lot of people don't realize that. This is not just people my age, it's people younger than me, older than me even, who have taken the wrong path in their lives, and now they're stuck in that position and they don't know how to get out, because simply they didn't take their chances back then. I have no problem with young people enjoying their lives, enjoying being young and everything else. Because you're not gonna get any younger. You're gonna get older and older. So might as well enjoy a bit of that youth and do some things you love. So enjoy yourself. Like go party, go drinking. I don't know. It doesn't matter. You can go and do that. That's perfectly fine. I even do that because if I was to say that I don't go out drinking and hang out with my friends outside in pubs and stuff, I'd be lying to myself because I do, and I do enjoy that. But at the same time, I realize that the more I do it, the less I'm focusing on things that truly matter, like my own future. Now, our time in this world is limited. We're not going to be here forever, but you know what's always going to be here? Parties, drugs, fags, everything. They're always going to be there. All these things are always going to be there. They're never going to leave, but we are. So we're focusing on a permanent thing when our life is temporary. When our time on this earth, right, this little planet here, which is like tiny compared to the rest of the fucking universe out there, because that's another video for another day. We don't care anymore. We don't want to care. We don't want to go outside and do things. We do not want to do things that are difficult because the fact that they are difficult. We want an easy life. We want a life that has no problems, has no worries. We believe that by ignoring the facts, ignoring the reality, the harshness of it, and ignoring the fact of what's going on right now in this world, that life will be easier. But you know what? Time moves on. Life moves on. And the more you stay behind, the more life is going to keep moving, and so is time. And you're going to be left behind. Now, obviously, everyone has different aspirations. Everyone has different ambitions with life and doing things that they think is better for them. And that's perfectly fine. But if your goal in life is to go out there and take drugs or party or do this other stuff and sit on social media the rest of your life, or I don't know, like I don't know, do things that truly don't matter, then you know that's all it's gonna be. That's all your life is gonna be. It's just gonna be that. And you might think it's gonna be great, but later in the future, when you need to take care of yourself, because you know, like I said before, time is limit. Time has its limit. Your parents are gonna die. Touch wood, obviously. But you know what's gonna happen. Your parents are gonna pass away. Your other family members might pass away, and you're gonna be alone. And who's gonna take care of you then? No one but yourself. And if you have done nothing with yourself, for yourself, and for anyone else really, you're gonna be stuck in that position and nobody is gonna help you up. Our world is cruel. No matter what way you look at it, our world is very, very cruel, and they will not help you. People will not help you as much as you think they will. I see homeless people every single day, and I've heard some of their stories, the fact that they went down the wrong path and started taking drugs, and now they are where they are right now. They're sitting on the ground, asking for money. And guess what? 90% of the people don't care. They walk past, because they don't know they don't know what happened. They don't care what happened. They don't want to. Because they know it's going to be horrible, and they know it's going to upset them, so they're going to keep moving and forget about it, because you know what? Ignorance is bliss. Being ignorant and not caring is bliss. But putting yourself out there and making a name for yourself in a good way, it's just too damn difficult, isn't it? We have the freedom to go out there and make a name for ourselves with no problems. We just have to go out there and do it. That's all we have to do. We just have to make an effort. That's all we have to do. Most of us don't make an effort. I don't make an effort. I should. I'm nearly 19, I should make an effort in my life, but I'm not. It's difficult. It really is very, very difficult to do something with your life, especially in this world, especially in this time. It's easy, but at the same time, it's the most difficult thing you do in your entire life. We have no inspiration, aspirations to do anything, because we believe that life will be easier if we just ignore everything. We believe going down a certain path that could fuck us up for the rest of our lives is better than taking the shot, taking the risk, and taking that opportunity to maybe seize what you wanted to do in life and seize everything you ever wanted in life. I'm quoting fucking Eminem here, for fuck's sake. We just want to live. We just want to be young, be free, do all these things. And I'm telling you right now, that's the one thing I would love. I would love to be able to do that. But I'm a realist, and I see the reality behind everything. And there's no way in hell I will get anywhere in life if I do that to myself. I'm gonna get nowhere. I feel like society has taken a turn for the worst, because with every generation, less and less kids and less teens and even less young adults are following their dreams and doing everything they can because of certain things in life that truly don't matter. I was like that as well. I kind of still am, because I still know what I'm doing in my life. Like, I just recently started learning astronomy and bought this camera to make better YouTube videos and everything else, and I wanted to focus more on doing this because I love making YouTube videos. It's probably one of the most fun things I can ever do, because there's no schedule. I can make what I want, I can talk about what I want, and if someone likes it, that's perfect. If not, then that's perfectly fine as well, because it's kind of like being an actor. it's a step to becoming an actor, because you get to talk about whatever you want. You can make your own thing, and there's no limits to what you can do. And that's why I love this. This is like my inspiration. YouTube is my inspiration to go out there and make a living for myself, doing things that I love. You cannot escape reality, no matter how much you try. The only way you'll actually escape reality is if you're dead. And if that's your goal in life, to die, good luck. Anyways, I'm gonna more on a more positive note with some news. Because I'm planning to start a completely new channel for YouTube for next year, because I believe this channel has a lot of things that I want to kind of push away and forget, because there's a lot of videos that I don't want to people to know me for, because there's a lot of bad videos on there. And you can say, oh, you just delete them and everything else, and you can just put them there like it's, yeah, I could, but you know, my most popular video has 8,000 views, and it is a horrible beatbox dubstep tutorial video I made 4 years ago, so I don't want to keep that there. So my plan is to start a completely new channel for next year, 2017, with this new camera right here. So this is the first video I ever made with this camera, so the quality is good, but it might not be so perfect, but you know, it is what it is, and I love this camera, and this beauty has done me wonders with pictures and videos. I've tried to make videos with this already, so I know how it is. That's a plan. But anyways, like, comment, share, subscribe, everything else, and pass along to your friends, and just think about what I said in this video. I'm not making you listen to me and do as I say. I'm simply asking you to think about what I said in this video, and leave any opinions in the comments below. So I'll see you all in the next video, which will be very soon. Sada.